crushed in the pit lane, crushed halfway up the hill, crushed at the fucking top.
Can people hear me? If you guys can hear me, can we just get a thumbs up?
Yeah, I can hear that now.
It's a bit dusty out here. Dan's obviously racing, so he's asked me to do this, so it could go horribly wrong. They've just kicked off. We've just had the third one coming up. I have no idea when Dan is going to come up. This is close to the finish line. Dan is making a video, so we'll see the whole race later on. But at the moment, I'm in charge of the live. So good luck. I've had a few beers as well. We're on Sark, so the beers are a bit cheaper here than Guernsey. There's another one coming. Is that better? If that's better for you guys, your comments now is just weird, but I can deal with that. What does no mean? Oi, Jason. Yeah, good, mate. Listen, if I turn the camera around like that, it says orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Okay, so what do you recommend I do now? Okay, so okay, so if I turn it this way, what does the view do? Is it just a tricky view? Yeah. So yeah, okay. So and then when Dan comes up, I'll ask him how the rotate works. I don't want to muck around because then if I lose the live, you guys can't see bugger all then. Okay, I'll keep it this way, and as soon as Dan comes up, I'll go and find him, and then he can show me how to rotate it and all that things, okay? Oh, cheers, Jason. Cheers, mate, bye.
You can see Louis and he'll say, you see over there, I said, big bumps. Yeah, you're obviously racing.
Not today, tomorrow. No, this was
Dusty over here, boys.
for the bus up. This is for the bus up. And I don't want to do the last one.
As soon as Dan comes up, I'll ask him to help me with this, because if I rotate the camera, it tells me all funny stuff, and if I try and change stuff, I might lose you guys, okay?
Stop here, man.
You be a bit loose. You must have a bigger head than me. Right next door to Bel Air in a cycle park.
The hill they're coming up, it's about 1.5 mile. I think the record is 40 seconds. 1.5 mile. But this hill, don't underestimate the height of this hill, or the steepness of this hill. It is a massive incline. So 1.5 mile. Yeah? Mile. So it's a mile. And I think the record is, give us 40 seconds, they reckon. But it's a massive incline and it's all dirt road. Remember, on Sark, there's no cars allowed on this island. So yeah, no cars. So if you get off the ferry on Sark, you get a tractor and a trailer up this hill to the nearest pub. Population 500, give or take, 500 people on the island. 80 miles from the UK, 30 miles from France. $20 miles from France, yeah. 80 miles from the UK, 20 miles to France, 10 miles to Jersey, 7 miles to Guernsey. Population, give or take 500. You can hear them. That's Dan, that's Dan, that's Dan. There we go, Dan. Oh. You might have to come to the toilet with me later. I'll walk up and see if we can see Dan. Right. I might not be able to get up there because I've blocked everything off. Let me see. So you boys are coming, and ladies are coming for a walk with me. I might. These are the tractors that get us up the hill from the ferry. So when you get off the ferry, you get on that up the hill, because there's no cars allowed on Sark. I'm going to see if I can find Dan for us so he can sort the view out. I've never done this before, so I do apologise. As you can see, no cars on Sark, but there's bloody bikes. There we go, we're getting to Dan. There's all the bikes up here. Well, mowers, not bikes. Let's see if I can, there's Dan. Dan!
Yes.
Yeah, when I started the live, mate, I started like this. So they say switch the camera, but if I do that...
I told you to stop.
Sorry, mate.
Oh, I don't want to start again. You got 140 in the live stream.
Yeah, they not complaining too much.
All right. I almost lost it.
There's Dan the man. by the on the bend.
If you want to go down, if you go down a little bit, there's a lovely spot where you'll see us coming up the hill.
Oh, yeah?
You can
Okay,
film
so
the final straight.
So the next one I'll go down
Yeah,
because
just
they've
keep
got
walking down the path and you'll see where I mean. You'll see everyone watching there.
But they've got the railings up there. So I'll have to see if I can come down.
You're
the other
doing
one.
fine, Johnny. Mate, I almost had a well big moment. I'll tell you what, shall we end the live stream and pull it the other way round?
Yeah, and your phone wasn't charged. I had to bloody plug.
All right. I'm gonna turn it round. Make sure you pop back in. There'll be a new link. Or I might leave it. What do you think? Shall I just leave it? You got 150 people in here. Jesus Christ, man! That in a straight line, it wouldn't even go. It was just going sideways.
You came around that corner, well. You came, you know, by the what's that? Power station or whatever. Yeah. You came around the corner. Got you well, mate. Got you well. I heard you come up the hill.
There you are. They're all saying leave it. Leave it as it is. It's fine.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
There's the machine. I'll show you boys the machine. And ladies. Look at that.
KMX 200. Look.
Basically, just forward about that much. But I run 2 seasons on the same engine, never had a fucking problem. And then I had another 2, didn't last long at all.
I didn't even bring my spare spark plug. So I'm cutting out in 4th, otherwise I'd be even faster.
Yeah, you got the reliability.
Good run, chap.
The man of wisdom was that quick. You didn't want to rank it.
See,
From a man who's done the hill many a time.
I was up the hill like that the whole way. On the straight, coming up as you come out the first corner out the tunnel, I nearly lost it there. And then as I was coming up that straight, I hit 4th gear, I hit the power band, and the whole thing went I almost went for the head and lost it. Bad.
Some beasts over here. I'll take you guys on a tour. Look at these things. These aren't lawnmowers. Look at these. Look at that. Look at these things. Look at that beast. That's a beast. Look at that.
If you go down round the corner,
Yeah.
there's like behind that pub, there's a pathway.
Yeah.
Walk down there, and if you go down about, I don't know, 40, 50 metres, maybe not even that, you'll see there's like a wall.
Is there more crowd there? So I'll be able to get there.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's all right because they blocked us off. Yeah, so I thought. Okay.
Yeah, no, you have to just go up there. You're not allowed on the road. Go down
Yeah.
there and then go behind the pub, and then you'll see it. And then you can film us coming up. If you go on the corner, you'll be able to film us coming up, then turn the camera, and then see us going over the final straight.
100, mate. I'll be there. I'll be there.
Even though
Look at that.
those are meant to be 15s as well. The back of that one.
Look at that bloody thing.
They're an inch taller, right? Yeah. Those measure 14.
Yeah,
These are actually 15.
Yeah. I was hanging out those on, literally, I got them both out. One's got a massive split up the side here and here, and I was like,
Right.
You know where you're racing, ain't you?
There's a man. Right. We'll go down for a walk. See you in bed, boy. Look at these. Fucking monsters. Look at them. You alright, boys? Good, good, good. Look. So we'll go and find the other spot. Which Dan is on about. That sock. Look at that. It's a crazy little place, this. Yeah, like I say, population of 500. No cars allowed. Right. I'm just gonna go and pick up my bag, which I left. Hello, hello, hello. How are we? We good? Excellent. Yeah, loads of my school kids around here. I'm just aware that we're live and I don't want to really film kids. So Dan says if we go down this way, we might get a better view of them coming up the hill. Just finding a spot now where you guys can see. Oh, I reckon we've got a little spot here now where we can see them come up. Unfortunately, I can't read many of your comments because walking. Plus, I didn't bring my glasses. So I can't read your comments at all. If you've got any issues, tell Inshaw and he'll phone me. And I can talk to him. Right. We're almost there, I reckon. I'm just trying to get the best view for you guys up this bloody hill. This hill is massive. It's a massive hill. And the incline is ridiculous. I don't know how many degrees, but yeah, yeah, they come. They're coming back down the hill because I think they each get 3 runs. Yeah, they come. So they get 3 runs. Dan reckons he's got the only 2-stroke. All these are 4 strokes, 650s. Dan has got a black, all black. There we go, there's Dan, the man. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. It's an old ambulance being towed by a tractor. So they all went up 1 run and they've got 2 more runs to go. Yeah, if anyone just joined in, so we are on the island of Sark. Population 500. It's 5 square miles big. Just Google Sark if you want to know stuff. It's yeah, funny little place, lovely place. No cars on Sark at all. Apparently one of the best places to, if you're a stargazer, to come to, because it's so dark. There's no light pollution and all kinds of stuff like that. So it's guys doing stargazing come up here. Pretty clear skies. ask Jason or Amateur any questions about Sark, because obviously they know much more than me. I've only been on Guernsey for 3.5 years. They born and bred, so any questions, ask those boys. They might be able to answer it for you. Beautiful island. You will see Dano 2 more times. He's gone up once. And they've got, as I understand, 3 goes. That was basically just a test run, the first run, where they just check their mowers and all those things. And then, yeah. So this road is a mile, give or take. But like I say, the incline is ridiculous. Can't explain the incline. It's a massive incline. But it's a mile, and someone told me at the pub that the record is give or take 40 seconds to get up this incline. Yeah, so Dan says the first 2 times he came, he was the winner. And then the mower, the 3rd time he wanted to come up, there was something wrong with his mower and he couldn't get up. But yeah, the first 2 goes he was the champion. He's got a 2-stroke, is it 125 or engine? Not sure. But he's been like a kid all day. So I don't know how long they're going to take to get back up here. Sorry if the view and everything is wrong. I've got the camera, obviously, or his phone in my hand, so yeah. Let's see if I can get a better view. I'm not happy. Oh, here comes the first one. Here comes one. Here comes one. Here comes one. You can hear them before you bloody see them, eh? I'm stood in stinging nettles, I can tell you guys that. Look at this. Sorry guys, like I said, I didn't bring my glasses, so I can't read any comments. I'm blind as a bloody bat. Here comes someone very slow. This sounds like my lawnmower. Dear God. That's a real lawnmower in there. Dan is making a video. He's got a GoPro front and back of his mower. So at some point, I'm sure he'll stick a video out. So if you want to see the start of the race and him going up the hill, there will be a video out on that. Yeah, comes another one up. Not very fast, this one. Bloody noisy. We should hear Dan's quite easily because he's got a 2-stroke. So his makes a hell of a racket. There's some guys over here with 650cc engines. So yeah, some of these things, they all run on motorbike engines, these things. Yes, I don't know, there's 650cc's. Here's another one. I can hear him. Bloody hell, that's a bit quicker, isn't it? Yeah, Dano's done this in the past, if I can kind of read that question. But yeah, here we go. Yeah, and he said that twice he's done it, he's been the champion, he's been the winner. The third time he tried to do it, there was something wrong with his mower, so he couldn't get up the hill. But yeah, I think he's the right man for this type of gig, isn't he? You need to be a bit of a nut job coming up this bloody hill at that speed. You'll see him come up. We'll hear him because with his 2-stroke. But he takes no prisoners. Tomorrow there's endurance races as well up here. So these guys do some kind of endurance races with their mowers. Dan's not doing that. He just likes going up this bloody hill. But there's some endurance racing tomorrow as well. So there's a lot of guys up here just waiting for that tomorrow. It's a big deal over here. You all right? Good. Oh, here comes another one. Yeah, no, we'll definitely see Dan coming up here because I suspect he'll come up this bloody hill much quicker than these guys. Yeah. There we go. Well, it's not Dan, but it's someone. I've had a few pints of these trees, looks very tempting. we go. Here's another one. Not Dan yet. I think we're close. I haven't counted. Maybe we should have counted how many. Yeah, because I think they'll come in the same order all the time, eh? $178 people in this live. That's crazy. I almost thought that's Dan, but it's not him. Paul, if I have a pint, mate, I'll be up this hill. I'll be running up this hill. Dan reckons by the time he gets to the top, he's in 6th gear. I'm sorry for the angle of the video. Obviously I haven't done this before, so when I switched on to the live, Dan showed me on his phone. I had the phone the wrong way around. When I clicked the live bit, I should have had it the other way around. So I hope you guys can see well enough. Wait, Tim, you're right, son. I see you on. Oh, cheers, guys. Well, I can promise you, once Dan's come up this hill, I'm running for a tree. I'll point you in some weird direction. You'll have to, I don't know, look at flowers or trees or whatever. But once Dan's done this, I'm telling you, I have to run for a tree. God, the stinging nettles and the bugs are getting me, eh? Dan does a lot of his turbot fishing off the coast of Sark over here. I know Jason as well. We've been up here. Here we go. Here's a mower. Not Dan. Car. I'll have to David Attenborough you guys pretty soon. on, Dan. Get up this hill. I'm busting. There we go. Tell me about it, Tim. I'm busting, mate. I am busting. I'm considering just standing here. Problem is, I've had a few pints. Sark has got different beer prices than Guernsey, that's for sure. Yeah, with my luck, Paulie's got problems with his bloody mower and he's not going to come up the hill and we're waiting for him. He's been buzzing all week. He's been like a kid. He even told me today he enjoys this more than turbot fishing. So that's why he's not really bothered since his mower or and boat engine prop has gone. That's the last couple of days. That's why he hasn't really bothered fixing that, because he's just been all about this bloody race. He's been really excited about this. Oh. See, with my luck, as soon as I run to one of these trees, he's going to come up the bloody hill, isn't he? And we're going to miss him. Still not him. We're waiting for a black one. And like I say, we'll hear it. No, he's not fixed his boat or the prop because he just wanted to get tonight. He was all focused about today, obviously. I'm sure he'll be on his boat tomorrow sorting out that prop. John, I reckon, yeah, maybe if I... Yeah, listen, ma'am, do you mind holding the phone? I think this is him. Yes, that's him. That's him. You can hear his two-stroke come up this hill. That was Dan. Thank God I can go for a wee now. Yeah, you can hear Dan's little two-stroke coming up this hill. All these guys were their four-strokes. 650s and whatever. Yeah, he's on his two-stroke, and you can hear that. Right. I've got now a little kiddie shaking buckets. And then we're going to... Oh, cheers, boys. There we go. Oh, you want to chuck that in? Yeah. Cheers, boys, eh? Right. We're going to David Attenborough it now. I just don't want to accidentally expose myself to a child. That'll be disastrous. There's enough trees around. I apologize to everyone and anyone, but nature calls, seriously. And what we'll do is, then we'll walk back up the hill and go and speak to Dan, because I think he's got one more run up this hill. So once I've David Attenborough this, I'm going to put you down and you're going to enjoy this. Look at this. This is a beautiful view, okay? There's a tree. Look. Oh, thank you for your patience. Oh, they're already coming down the hill. We won't be able to go and see Dan. I can hear them come back down. Right, refill. Right, let's walk up the hill. Oh no, they're already coming down, back down the hill. So we won't be able to go. So Dan was the last one coming up. Do you think they mess around with the time so the quickest time goes last? Could that be our theory? Because he was quickest the first time up, he came last the second time up. Could that be the reason? I don't know. There he is, there's the man, there's the man! Shall we walk down the hill a bit to see a different view, the last run coming up? Well, I can't read if you guys say yes or no, so I'm just going to bloody do it. Let's see if we can find another view for the last run up. And less stinging nettles. Yeah, maybe when we're done up here and the race is done and we go down the hill to get the ferry, we might see the steepness of the hill. The incline is, I don't know, I want to say 60 plus degrees. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, is this a better hill or a better corner? Is that a good view for the next one? There's all bits here. I think this is a quarry. There's a lot of granite. Is it quartz? Maybe inshore or amateur or Paul can affirm, but is it, bloody hell, is it quartz? I know Guernsey's granite. Right. Trying to find you guys the best possible view. No, there's bloody trees in the way there, isn't there? Someone coming up. Dear God. Hold on. We definitely need a better view than that, don't we? Oh, Jesus. Oh. Right. I think right, boy. Good, good, good. Is that the last run, eh?
No, probably gonna have another one.
Oh, right, really, another one after this. Excellent. Right, I'm still not happy with this view, guys. Hey, I want the best view for you guys. I think the one we were at was the best. Yeah, I reckon this was the best one. Yeah, so they do reckon There's going to be another one after this, so that's good. Chin chin, people. Yeah, I do think the quickest guys go last. That's what I would have done if I organized this race. So the fact that Dan was one of the last guys coming up, I think that's good news. Surely that's how you do it. And over there we've got the gorillas in the Congo. It's very David Attenborough, this, isn't it? Some really slow guy coming up here now. I think you gave me a compliment there, Rach, if I read correctly. I appreciate that. Like I say, I've never done this before. I'm not great with technology, so that's why I've messed up the view right from the start. Oh God, this guy died. I heard the lawnmower came up the hill, heard a noise, and then suddenly the noise died. So he's now rolling backwards at probably quicker than he came up. Yeah, no, he's definitely rolling down the hill at a massive speed, that guy. I hope he's got brakes. Oh, he started up again. Sorry if we're a bit shaky, I'm looking for my lighter. Oh, found it. Yeah, you're right, Pete. Just do us a favor, if you've not hit the like button yet, quickly go over and hit the like button, please. It's easy to forget, isn't it? I know. A tractor's now, I hear a tractor, so a tractor is probably come to fetch the bloke on his mower. But yeah, if you've not heard, Sark Island, 5 square miles, give or take, 500 people, give or take, 80 miles from the south coast of England, 20 miles north coast of France. And they're not run by Guernsey. They've got their own little gig going. It's one of the 4 big islands: Guernsey, Jersey, Alderney, and Sark. That's what I know. They've got some crazy nice pubs. A lot of people come over here over weekends or hen nights, stag do's, because booze is much cheaper on Sark than Guernsey. I think we're about 3 miles from Guernsey. Inshore, amateur, Paul is going to correct me on that one. But about 3 miles from Guernsey, give or take. But because they've got their own gig going, the booze is cheaper. So a lot of hen nights. I should take you for a walk to the pub, to be honest. Yeah, if you, yeah, the pub is interesting over here as well. A lovely little place. So whenever you're around this area, I do recommend spending a weekend on Sark. Very cliffy, so you don't really get to beaches. There's no real beaches on Sark. It's massive high cliffs and bits and bobs. But fishing is good if you are willing to abseil. There we go. Yeah, if you listen carefully to these mowers coming up, you'll hear Dan's. It's got a distinctive sound because obviously of the 2-stroke. Yeah, you'll hear Dan before you see Dan. That's him. So could you hear his? Hey, that was him going up there. You can hear his. It's not as throaty as the others. But I took him, well, I loaded his mower in my little Postman Pat van the other evening to a field where he test drove his mower. And yeah, he just went nuts. He hasn't got any fear. And I think that's the thing. He's just a nut job. He just goes for it without any fear. Took him to this field where he test drove his mower, and yeah, there was no fear at all. You hear this much throatier. I know the spot, so if I run up, and hopefully we get there in time to have a chat with Dan before these others come up. It's not too far of a walk. I just don't know how many others is coming up. So just bear with me. We're going to do a slow walk. or brisk walk, shall I say. Oh, yeah, and like I say, I don't want to put kids on the live, so if I do see kids about, I might just drop the camera. Oh, you're a gentleman. Thank you, young man. Thank you so much. Oh, let's see. I'm now running up this incline quicker than they go with their bloody bikes. Oh. See if we can get to him before he goes back down the bloody hill. Sorry for any heavy breathing. Woo. Bikes. All right. I'll drop the camera a bit. We're walking through the pub now, pubs. All right, let's go see if we can catch up with Dan. Woo, we're almost there, people. Right, we are watching him go down the bloody hill now. Where is he? Where's Dad? Where's he gone? He came up the hill. I'm sure he came up the hill. Maybe not. Oh dear God, people. I'm sure we saw him come up. No, he's not up yet. I'm sure that mower was his. Well, I'm not running bloody back down there. I thought it was him that came up. Obviously not. God, I'm knackered. And it wasn't even Dan. But we'll stay up here, so when he does come up, we can have a chat with him up here. That looked like him and his mower, and it sounded like him and his mower. I'll just wait here, Rach. I can't go down the hill and up the hill again. I won't make it. I don't think they've got a hospital, ambulance, or anything on this bloody island. So this is where all the guys end up and then they wait there. So yeah, no, Rach, I can't. Jesus, they'll have to airlift me to Guernsey. Can't do another run. Well, when we got here about, I want to say 4 o'clock. Dan had a double vodka and lemonade or something. Yeah, he's amateur. He's got a GoPro on the front of his vehicle mower, and he's got a GoPro on the back, and he's also set it up so it will show you guys when you watch the video how many miles an hour he does on the video. Something with a GPS or something, I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, I think there's going to be a cracking video coming out. But I do think it is good news that he's coming up one of the last ones, because I think these are the quicker guys. That's my theory. Yeah, so they've got one more run coming up the hill after this. Sorry, I'm just poking around in my bag again, people. The Dan must have been up here. We just didn't see him because they're all going back down the hill again. Yeah, they've all been up and now they're all buggering off back down the hill again. So he must have been up there. You see, they've all been up, they're all going down now. I don't think he's in there. Yeah, they're all going back down. I don't think he came up the hill. I might be wrong, but he certainly wasn't in that crowd. Right. Just bear with me, people. I think. Just bear with me. Let's go see if we can find out what's going on. Let's go see. We'll go down the hill again to where we were. But yeah, he certainly wasn't there. I thought I saw him come up, but he wasn't with all those guys that finished. Alright, so yeah, I'm just avoiding people, especially kids. Alright. You see, we can walk down the hill right to the starting line, but believe me, once we're there, we won't get back up this bloody hill.
And then landing on go on your
No, this is a trash bag now.
I hope his bike is fine, because if he's not, he's going to be gutted. Yeah, he's going to be gutted. If something happened and he can't race anymore, he's not going to be happy. Where were we? I can't find our view again. Right. Yeah, if something happened, we go. No, it's not Dan. Alright, sorry people, I'm just getting a fag, so just bear with me. Yeah, I hope he's fine. He didn't come up on that run. He wasn't at the end. So hopefully there was just some little mishap and he's going to come up here. Dan's got an all black mower and he didn't have a number on the first 2 runs. No, I was quick, wasn't him. He's got his fishing shirt on as well, so you guys will recognize his shirt. And I can't even ring him because I've got his bloody phone in my hand, so. But hey-oh, chin chin. If you haven't yet, please people, I don't want to be one of those, but just hit the like button quickly, please. I know Shane is live as well, Fishing Dorset, but I know Dan spoke to him earlier, and Shane is normally live, isn't he, on a Friday? But Shane said, yeah, no problem. He takes no offence if you guys are watching Dan, because it's a once in a year event. This, so yeah, Shane is a legend. That's Nathan. I know that's Dan's mate, who's been helping Dan with his mower. So if we do go back up there, I can always ask Nathan. He'll know what's going on with Dan if we don't see Dan coming up. So he is, amateurs, so he is. Yeah, if you don't know about the little island of Sark, after this live, have a Google. It's pretty interesting history. Right, I'm having another scratch around in my goodie bag. There's my goodie bag. Oh. Put the empties back in the bag. Get a new one out of the bag. Luckily this pub sells tins. So I stocked up on a few tinnies. I don't normally drink beer out of tins. Chin chin, people. Right, I'm going to try and sit down on this. Oh God. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to have an itchy backside after this. Dear God, amateur angler, I have no idea what you've just written there. I cannot see it. I didn't bring my glasses, so I can see like short little sentences, but not much, I must be honest. I didn't realize I was going to do a live, so I didn't bring my reading glasses. Yes, Rach, it's a good crack. I am enjoying it. Probably way too much. That's why I've arranged for my daughter to pick me up when we arrive back in Guernsey, so I don't have to drive. So my daughter is picking me up. It's going to cost me a few drinks in the pub, I bet. It's not going to be free, that little pickup. It's probably be cheaper to book a cab. But yeah, she's picking me up, and I'm sure we'll go to a pub and I'll pay for it. Our ferry back is at 8:30. Doing things one-handed with a phone in your hand, bloody awful. This sounds like him. By God, people, I'm 100% sure that's bloody Dan. That looked like him, and it sounded like him. I am convinced that is him. But with the other run, I was convinced it was him as well, and it wasn't. So what now? Should we go up and go and check? That just sounded like Dan's. Well, that was the 4th race. There's no more races up here. So I don't know now. What do I do? See, now they're coming back down. Dan has got a black one without a number. Yeah, that's Dan! That's Dan! He waved at us. So how did we miss him the 3rd time? So what do I do now? Do I meet him down there? I suppose we go down. Yeah. If we go down the hill, he's not going to come up the hill. Yeah, we'll walk down the hill and go to the starting point. I think that's what we do. It's no point me waiting for him up the hill at the pub. Right, so we're going to go down. Right, let's go. We'll go down the hill. They're not going to race back up, are they? So as soon as I can, I'll get on the road to show you guys. But no, what happened? Just bear with me, I just want to organise my life. Right, let's go. We're going to go for a walk down the bloody hill.
Ah oui.
Oh God, something's happening.
Oh, they should get like the go-karts, you know, having Guernsey, like
Right, well that's a good thing. I was going to walk on the road to show you guys the incline, but it seems like they're still racing. But we'll go to the start line and see if we see him down there. Because I'm not quite sure what the hell is going on now. I didn't realize they were racing more. Oh, they are.